Okay.
What is true consciousness
True consciousness.
and its role in the existence?
Okay. Consciousness definition is, simple definition is self-aware force of existence. See what I mean? Very beautiful. Self-aware force of existence. Self-aware force of existence. I am knowing myself with myself. I know myself not with other. Referring, who are you? They are not. True consciousness is self-identification. I am identified. If I want to know this, I am identified with it. I become that. I know that. If I want to know the divine, that is why Mother has given beautiful message. One person asked, how to know divine? Mother said, try to become divine, then you will know divine. That is called identification. When you are identified with that, you will know. Before that you will not know, only introduction. A caterpillar will never know about butterfly unless it becomes butterfly. A caterpillar can do so many research, PhD course on butterfly, but it will not know. When it will know? When it will become a butterfly. Similarly, in the same way, consciousness means knowledge by identity. I acquire the knowledge, it is not acquiring, actually experiencing the knowledge through identification. I can identify myself with the tree, I know about the tree. I can identify with that person, I can know what he is. That is called true consciousness. Knowledge by identity.
Oneness?
Oneness.
Is it the experience of oneness?
Yes, oneness. When you are not losing your individuality and experiencing the other. That is oneness.
Oneness with the divine?
Yes.
Even at that time we are not losing our...
You are not losing your, that is Sri Aurobindo yoga. In other yoga, while you are mixing, you are lost. This is the speciality of Sri Aurobindo yoga, that you are totally identified with the divine, yet your uniqueness is not lost. That uniqueness is called individuality.
What happens to the ego at that moment?
Ego is replaced by psychic being. That Mother has said that someone asked, what will happen to ego when psychic being will come? The ego place will be replaced by the psychic being. Psychic being is the true individuality.
What will be the role of consciousness? The island ego joined the continent.
What?
Island ego. Ego is an island. It joins the continent with the divine.
Yes.
So what you say?
Beautifully has told in Savi.
Yeah.
So what
Island ego joined its continent.
But in other yoga, what is it?
What?
What's the difference?
Suppose I want divine. I go there and I merge with him.
Yeah.
Just like Ramakrishna Paramahansa used to say that a salt want to measure the depth of ocean, but it is lost in the ocean. It could not measure what is the ocean. Here we are not lost. We can call ourselves as swans. We enter into the ocean. We experience the ocean. We experience the depth. Yet we remain.
What is wrong in the other path where
If
they are
individual is not there, then what is the purpose of creation? Whole one become multiple, and multiple experiences one. That is the purpose of creation.
So that is Advaita. What they
In Advaita they are lost. In Advaita everything is one, therefore there is no anything other than one. That is
But
Advaita.
they express the divine.
Express the divine, but there is no individual to express. That is only oneness.
But they still existed.
That is existent. That is individual.
Still they do things and in this
Okay.
oneness.
No. There are
Because you said they are lost.
That is not mukti. Mukti. There are some devotees.
Okay.
Those who don't want to mix. Vaishnava devotees. They don't want to mix and remain separate from other. From the divine and experiencing the divine. That is bhakti yoga of Vaishnavites. But there also they have no body. They are subtle body. Mother says, Sri Aurobindo says this in this very physical body. they can have the uniqueness at the same time oneness. I will explain one by giving one example. Beauty is one, okay? But that beauty is expressed in rose flower uniquely, in another flower, lotus flower, uniquely. That same beauty you are experiencing in rose flower, giving you different experience. In lotus flower, it gives you different experience. Similarly, that one, we will become all flowers, unique flowers. We are not yet. We have ego, we have ignorance, so we are not yet flower, beautiful flower. We will become the beautiful flower of that oneness.
So when we are invoking or asking Mother to take over our actions and everything, we are also kind of possessed by her, and then her action only is there. Where is the individual?
That is why Mother said that discover your psychic being. When psychic being will be discovered, Mother will make it flower, just make our individuality more prominent. True individual, there is no ego. True individuality more prominent. If psychic being is not there, then there is a risk that you will mix with the whole divinity. Even their Mother says that after mixing, again it is the divine responsibility whether you will send back you or not. So Mukti is also not
May I
final.
just add a bit, sir? You see, why have we come to this, sir? Why is this? We all are here, or we were there 100 years back, or 1000 years back, as an animal or a plant or something. Why is that we were there? We were divine. We are Amritasya Putra. We were divine. Why in the hell have we come here? We have been sent here on a mission with a individual divinity in us. Now that divinity has a mission to do, accomplish. Now I have a choice with the freedom and all that. So I go up to overmental level. On the border of overmental, when I am still mental, not supramental, I go to that level. I am confronted with two choices. Sri Aurobindo writes this. This is the ontology of Sri Aurobindo's consciousness. So you go there you are confronted with two situations. One, you see the oneness and you are so enamored that all that you saw below so far appears as an illusion that was wrong. And so you want to reject this and get merged with it. This is what Shankara says must be done. We have various things. There are some people say there are multiple cells. Sankhya says there is multiple cells. Someone says there are two cells. Buddha says there is no cell. Which is the correct approach? So Sri Aurobindo synthesis says that you go there and you have a chance to get merged. From there, but if you desupermentalize and you bring that force down here, then only you can, who was so far an individual, individualize yourself and be a true individual to do divine's work as an individual. It is like a wave in an ocean. If that wave thinks that I am important and the ocean is something very undesirable and I am the great one, it is like, in Zubin Mehta's symphony, where violinist suddenly plays his own tune. Total cacophony is there. He is not in symphony with the rest of the crowd. 130 or 40 those are sitting there. So it's no more a symphony. But if this individual wave rises with the wave and sings with the wave, then he is individual, and yet he knows the next wave is my brother, he is also me, that is me, that is me, that is me. The whole divine is me. Yet he has not lost his mission of remaining as a wave and doing the purpose for which he was missioned here to come. So we must not, in Sri Aurobindo Yoga, as long as we believe that that is our path and we are enamored with that and we get drawn to that, then our job is to see and that we do this.
Consciously bring out the psyche.
That is the very first one. This is the very first stage. Very first stage is, if you do Sapta Chatushtha, if you do all the processes you read in the records of yoga, then you will see that perhaps the liberation, etc., is much lower. In Siddha Chatushtha, the 4 steps he says is this: Suddhi, Mukti, Bhukti, Siddhi. That's called Siddhi Chatushtha. Suddhi is purification here, then Mukti. Whereas that man who has gone there and escaped, he is just Mukti. He has got mere Mukti. He has not gone through next 2 steps. So he is so much below.